If you would like a 7-seater SUV but don't want to pay the premium brand price tags, have you thought about a Chevrolet? This is the Chevrolet Captiva. A good start is with its looks. It's well proportioned, and check out its sloping roof and rising waistline. It's really spacious too. First of all, I'm going to show you how much room there is in the back. What I've done is I've put the seats into Matt's driving position, and as you can see, there is plenty of room in the back here. There's no transmission tunnel in the middle, which means you've got somewhere to put your feet. And then scooching across here, I'm only 5'4½", and I've got plenty of room. There's loads of leg room, so anybody taller than me should be just fine in the back here. Next, I'm going to show you the third row of seats, which go down like this. And then if I just show you how much room I've got in the back here, if you were a child, you would find it just about okay here. Now let's have a look in the boot. Quite a lot of room in the back here. Third row of seats down, and you can fit quite a lot of luggage. Picnic. This funny shaped bag all fits in there quite nicely, and if you put these seats down as well, it's absolutely huge in the back here. Well, the first thing to notice about in here is that it's really comfortable. Plus, the spec levels are really good, which makes that low buying price even more attractive. If you go for the mid-range, you get half leather seats and alloy wheels. And if you go for the top of the range, you can turn that half leather into full leather. Plus, you get sat-nav, plus you get reverse parking cameras. Also, storage in here is brilliant. It's in abundance. There's a central one here. There's a glove box here, which fits the CarBuyer big bottle test. Plus, there's a bottle holder here. There's even a secret compartment under here as well. There's another storage compartment here. Can I find any more? Yep, there's a little one here. And finally, the big bottle also fits in the door card. The dashboard looks stylish without using expensive materials, and all the controls are in easy reach. If you go for the mid or the top of the range, you can get 7 seats and all-wheel drive, and the power for these wheels comes from a turbocharged diesel engine. Only downside to this engine though is that it's very noisy and it sounds quite harsh at high revs. Also, we're not exactly protected from wind and road noise in this cabin. I'd really like to be able to tell you now that this car is great to drive and handles really well for a car this size, but unfortunately I just can't do that. The manual gearbox is a pain to use, and if you go for the automatic, it means it's more expensive because it's higher on emissions and actually puts it into the next level of tax. Furthermore, the steering feels really vague. It's nowhere near as nice to drive as the Ford Kuga. Another criticism I have of this car is the suspension. The body roll is dreadful round the corners, which doesn't exactly inspire confidence. And if you think that's bad enough, when the car comes to a complete standstill, it rocks back and forth. Let's not forget though that this SUV is cheaper than most of its rivals, and the inside space should accommodate most families, and the exterior styling will ensure that you stand out from the crowd.